It's happening. It is really happening. 2023, powerful ex-rep member issues strong warning to Dino Melaye over comments on Peter Obi candidacy. Yes, Peter Obi is one of the persons, that have been loved, that is being loved, and a lot of people got their PVC so that they can support his presidential bid. And yesterday we saw Dino Melaye saying that, our very own brother discovered him. Atiku Abubakar discovered him before, all the computer guys discovered him. And today they've made him a sensation by voting for him and making it look like he's the next best thing after the slice of bread. Well, my wonderful people, he has really gotten a serious warning. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. 2023, powerful ex-rep issues strong warning to Dino Melaye over comments on Obi's candidacy. Earlier, former federal lawmaker Dino Melaye has said despite the leadership qualities of Peter Obi, he may have to wait for another election to run the presidency. In reaction, a former House representative member has spilled strong deterring to Dino Melaye and says you have to be careful what you say. The emergence of the national politics reacting to his claim that Atiku Abubakar discovered Peter Obi before Nigerians started seeing Peter Obi as the next big thing. According to him, Victor Afon Ogale, Atiku identified Dino Melaye and could not stop the obedience movement ahead of 2023 elections. A former member of Nigerian House of Representatives, Honorable Victor Afem Ogene, had taken a sweep at the senior senator Dino Melaye for saying Peter Obi had no national visibility until Atiku brought him out and discovered him into the limelight, and today Nigerians are behaving as if they knew him before now. Ogene, who was a former deputy chairman, Committee on Media and Public Affairs of the House of Representatives, was reacting to Dino Melaye's statement, claimed that Peter Obi, the flag bearer of the Labour Party, was discovered by Atiku Abubakar, and before Atiku Abubakar, he was nobody. He has forgotten that Peter Obi was the governor of Anambra State, and what he did in Anambra State is works precedes him, and that is why Nigerians keep calling out for him, and they can see exactly what he has done before, ready to support him in no small way and to bring him back on track, to make sure that he's the one calling the shots by giving direction to leadership. They have forgotten that Nigerians know Peter Obi before now. Dino Melaye is speaking out of somebody who have no clear knowledge of what has been going on in the country, although a senator, but has no iota of concern for the precision of truth. So this is what is happening right now. We can see that Dino is being warned to be careful how he speaks about Peter Obi, because Dino Melaye is trying to make it look like, oh, Peter Obi is nothing. Before he was discovered, there was nothing about him. If Atiku had not discovered him, nothing would have happened. Nothing would have gone on. So things like that. Things like that. These are things that are happening, and these are things that are going on. Well, my wonderful people, will bring you up to speed more as the matter unfolds. These are the days upon us where different persons, different people, are beginning to, weigh in their options and see where their loyalty will lie in order for things to, in order for them to have a new position in this cadre of power. They want to. It's not because they care for Nigeria. It's not because they believe in someone's ability or inability to lead. All they want is that if this person gets here, it will be good for me. The ground will be wet for me. Not for us. And so that's what they want to see, because there's that there's something in it for them. Okay, so let's ensure that we do this, we do that for me. So this is why every one of us have got a duty. Every one of us, you, myself, every one of us, we've got to continue to speak out against everything and anything that will not move us forward as a nation. It's about time, honestly. It's about time we begin to look out for one another and ensure that we are voting in the right persons. You see, the position of us lying to ourselves must come to an end. None of us None of us has got it all together by ourselves. We all need one another. Yes? Now, in terms of speaking on needing one another, there is time for us all now to begin to look at things and ensure that right now things are, the way we've envisaged it, and we all are working in one accord. We must all work with one accord. Okay, so I mean, if you know Peter Obi guys very well, if you know the obedient movement, they don't no, they don't allow it. They don't allow some things to happen. In fact, they will speak up. As soon as you start bringing it, they cut it short there. It does not thrive. They don't allow it to see the light of day. They speak out against it. They condemn it with strong term and say, no, we cannot allow this. This is not acceptable. This is not what we are working for. This is not the plan. Because if we don't take our stand for a long time, they have manipulated, they have done a lot of things. And it's about time we begin to rise up to the truth. It's about time we begin to reanalyze and rededicate and ensure that we are standing up for what we believe in order for us to have a nation and a country that we know could possibly bring us to that position and to that point where we can truly be free. Other than that, things are going to go really, really, really terrible quicker than you can imagine. A nation that belongs to us, and yet they brought in foreigners, they brought in people who are not part of the nation for them to win an election. If you have not seen it, please go on Apple Line Media on that video and see what the confession ongoing now. The people causing insecurity and why Buhari can do nothing because he brought them in the first place. So, if you have not seen it, please go on Apple Line and see for yourself. Confession time. How they were confessing that they brought these people to Nigeria to do these things, and today, they can't take it back. So they brought it upon us. And yet some people will stupidly say, oh, I'm going to vote for such an individual, blah, 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 blah. And you can see that this person is causing more harm than good. How do we sort this out? Are we too daft to see? Or have we been hypnotized that we cannot tell good from bad? It is terrible, but these are some of the things that are happening. Yes? Please leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now.